Hello there! It's July. In gaming, this is the month before the AAA games start releasing. And even though it's a slow month, I've found a handful of games worth your time and money, and a couple of free experiences if you're saving your cash for another time. So let's do this. The headline game of the month is all about a cat. Stray, a mystery-solving cyberpunk-wandering delivery cat. We are tasked with reuniting our lost family and solving an ancient mystery. That mystery, I guess, will be where the heck are all the humans? The greatest thing about being a cat is the ability to go almost anywhere. And we'll also have our own android too, a drone named B12. If you're a cat lover, you're likely already hyped for Stray. But even though I dislike cats, I'm kinda into this too. Stray releases on July 19th on PS4, PS5 and PC. And there is a kicker to Stray. Those on PlayStation Plus will get it for free, but only those on the deluxe version, the premium version. Sony still has a great deal of ironing out of PS Plus to be done, so I wondered if you'd be interested in a breakdown of the service. Here in the UK we were the last to get the new PS Plus, so I'm way behind other content creators, but I'd still like to make it. Another animal exploration game dropping on July 19th is Endling, Extinction is Forever. A single-player 3D side-scroller all about keeping the last of your species alive. We play as the mother fox, trying to keep her cubs away from all kinds of peril and onto safer pastures. The game describes itself as an eco-conscious game, which usually means humans are depicted as the bad guys, building roads, forcing toxins into rivers, you know, good old humanity, forcing nature out of its home. Each cub we raise is said to have its own personality, so one will be more inquisitive and venture closer to danger, whereas another may be eaten by an owl. I'm not lying, legit that could happen. We need to be observant as we search for a safe place to take a nap. Endling retails at around $30, that's 25 quid here in the UK, and comes to PS4, PC, Xbox and Switch. July sees the release of Arcadegeddon, an ever-evolving cooperative multiplayer shooter. Their target audience is those shooter fans and battle royale players, and all this comes at an entrance fee of around $20. There are rumours that Arcadegeddon is coming to PS Plus, but I can't comment on that right now. You should come back on Wednesday, PlayStation fam. Here in Arcadegeddon, the premise sees an arcade owner accidentally spread a dangerous virus to all the machines, and we must go in and save the day. It's been in early access for almost a year now, and in that time we've seen many core games and mini-games too. From surviving unlimited hordes to playing a futuristic basketball game. It appears that the basic foundations are in place, and pretty much anything that can be imagined can be turned into a game. So it's effectively like Fortnite Creative for people who've had enough Fortnite for now. So will you try it? Speaking of free games, here are a few you can play right now. Firstly, remember the Capcom Arcade Stadium I told you about last year? A hub application like an arcade for all of Capcom's retro games to live in. Well, randomly, they give away games for free from time to time for a limited time. And right now, it's possible to download Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior totally free. You'll want to hurry though, as this promotion will likely end on July 1st. Street Fighter 2 was the game which made one-on-one fighters the biggest genre in the world. This was really where it all began in arcades. So if you want to see what old people like me called gaming in the 1990s, download Capcom's Arcade Stadium and pick up Street Fighter 2 for free if you're quick enough. Another free game, no, let's not call it a game, another free experience is Saints Row Boss Factory. The new and improved Saints Row is coming for GTA's Crown next month in August, and to whet our appetite, it's possible to create your character now. A highly detailed custom creator can be used to waste countless hours perfecting the right eyebrows. Or to make complete abominations, hench firemen, weird vampires. I'm sure someone's even made Agent 47 by now. And in fact, whilst I was researching this, the website here tracks a number of the celebrity players people have made this week. Look at this, it's The Rock. I'll be back soon to tell you all about the new Saints Row, because it's been a while since GTA had any competition. But for now, Boss Factory is out right now, so someone please make Shrek. And a huge free game is scheduled to drop in July 2022, Multiversus, a platform fighter good enough to rival Smash Bros. The open beta, essentially the soft release of the game, is confirmed for this month, yet no fixed date is here while I'm writing this. Last month, the closed beta took place and really impressed a lot of people. The premise is to beat the living daylights out of each other to a point where your opponent cannot get back on the platform. The plan is to have this game around for years, to continuously update the roster with new characters from Warner Brothers owned franchises, which means one day, effectively, Neo from the Matrix could be able to go up against Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. On day one, 16 characters are confirmed with vastly different movesets and abilities. DC heroes, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo's greatest are here, and even Arya from Game of Thrones. No form of media is off the table here. Films, TV shows, video games, cartoons, they can all be in this game. There is great depth to master, yet it has this pick up and play feel too. So when the beta drops, I urge you to try it. Games like this can have a scarily high skill ceiling, and being late to the party can make it even harder. Multiversus could be the biggest game of the year, and it's totally free to play. Back to full price games and F1. I don't usually cover sports games because each season their differences are so negligible it's not worth our time. But this year, it's like a new game, F1. Thanks to the many rule changes in the real world sport, the digital world sport is now forced to copy them, and that gives us F1 22. There are new sessions like the sprint race. Optimizing pit stops and formation laps is now critical, and here you can even change your wallpaper in your office. Very F1, I guess. And for those who want to raise up the ranks like Charles Leclerc and George Russell, there is also F2, Formula 2 to get your hands on. If any of that floats your boat, look out for F1 22 on July 1st on PC, Xbox, and of course PlayStation. And one for the oldies now. Remember Klonoa? It's been 25 years since the platformer released, and now we have Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series, a compilation of Klonoa Door to Phantomil and Klonoa 2 Lunity's Veil, which itself was a remake of the 2001 game. Very meta. I probably butchered so many words there too. This likely has a very specific, very niche audience, and if you're in it, then know that Klonoa now runs at 60 frames a second and at 4K, with newly added difficulty adjustments because old games were legit too hard. 2-player co-op mode is confirmed too. Look out for it on July 7th on PlayStation, Xbox, PC and Switch. Oh, and finally a quick note that Madison, the horror game we spoke of last month, was pushed back into July. You can now be scared poopless on July 8th instead. So what you're playing this month? Stray is my jam this time around, and I may give Arcadegeddon a chance too. But what about you? I'm Adam, you're awesome. I'll see you next time.